Hello, my name is Steve, and welcome to Unboxing the Boxes, the Star Wars collection. This is episode 21, The Bigger the Better. Kids and Star Wars collectors are familiar with today's sizes of the popular action figures. First of all, we all are familiar with the 3 3/4 inch figures. They've been the bread and butter of Star Wars since the early days back in 78. I have to say 78, not 77, because there wasn't any of these available in 77. They weren't quite prepared for what Star Wars was about to bring to the toy world. There's also the 6-inch action figures, the Black Series. These have been very popular over the last few years, especially with collectors, because they're a little more articulate, more detailed, and so forth. So the 6-inch. And then just in the last year or so here, we've had the little 2.5-inch Mission Fleet action figures. So currently, you can find 3 different action figure sizes on your toy shelves. When you can find them in the stores, that's another topic for another video. But did you know back in the early 2000s, there was another size available? The 12-inch action figures. Yes, 12 inches tall. And that's what we're going to go through today. I'm going to show you some of the 12-inch action figures I collected back then. And as you can see, it comes in a fairly big box. I think I'm going to take these out of the box and then show you them instead of pulling them out over the top. Before I do that, though, I want to invite you to like the video if you do enjoy it, to subscribe to the channel if you like these videos, and to share the video with your friends so that we can maybe get the numbers up and let more people know what I have in my collection. Is that a smart idea or not? Well, anyway, it's time to unbox this box. Okay, we are ready to begin. The first one that I'd like to show off is the Imperial Officer from The Empire Strikes Back. Nowadays, I think we know this person. Well, this is kind of a generic one, but on the back of the box, they've got General Veers on here. But as you can see, it is quite a bit bigger than the 6-inch figure. Comes with a couple nice little things. We got the helmet up here for him to wear, or the hat. Nope, that's the hat. And actually, there were kind of like 3 waves of these things, I believe. This is part of one. The Imperial Officer with the Imperial Blaster. And basically, what it says on the back is, 3 years after the destruction of the Death Star, the Rebel Alliance continues to fight against the Imperial forces and suffers a defeat on the ice planet Hoth. Luke Skywalker journeys to the planet Dagobah to train with Jedi Master Yoda, who has lived in hiding since the fall of the Republic. In an attempt to convert Luke to the dark side, the evil Sith Lord, Darth Vader, lures Luke into a trap in the Cloud City of Bespin. In the midst of a fierce lightsaber duel with Vader, Luke faces the startling revelation that the Sith Lord is in fact his father. Spoiler alert! Anakin Skywalker. So, here we have the Imperial Officer. Like I said, the Imperial Officers are raised to the level of officers through experience and loyalty to the Empire. When out in combat, they wear distinctive gray tunics and caps. They gain access to secure areas and computer systems with code cylinders. We've seen those code cylinders used in the latest episode of The Mandalorian that's on Disney+. Anyway, I kind of like the boxes. Little window on the top. Kind of a window on 3 sides of the box so that you can see from the different angles. And then, of course, on the back, we've got the description and the other figures that are in that particular wave. Bottom, just nothing too special there. So anyway, here is the Imperial Officer. And for some reason, the Imperial Officer is not standing up very well. So we'll just lay him off to the side here. The next one in line is one of the couple of bounty hunters that they made in the 12-inch figures. And this one happens to be Dengar. Once again, you can see the boxes. All the boxes are going to be pretty much the same design. And for Dengar, it says, trained as an Imperial assassin, Dengar underwent brain surgery that replaced his hypothalamus, hope I said that right, with circuitry. He replaced his hypothalamus with circuitry, making him a nearly unfeeling killer. Now independent as a bounty hunter, he has claimed 23 bounties and carries a personal grudge against Han Solo for severe head injuries he suffered while racing him through the crystal swamps of Agrillat long ago. So there's Dengar. And as you can see, he's got a couple different accessories here. He's got a backpack in here, and he's got his blaster rifle. Not too bad. As far as articulation goes, it looks like they have articulation at the shoulder, of course. I think there's some at the elbow, and of course the wrists. One thing I like this, it looks like he's actually got cloth gloves on his hands. And here's the cool thing. These regularly sold for $20. I happen to buy this one on sale for $10. So not too bad a price on that one. Let's move on to another bounty hunter. Here we've got Zuckuss. And it says about him, the bounty hunter Zuckuss uses mystic religious rituals of Findsman traditions dating back centuries on his gaseous home world of Gand. His uncanny abilities to make other bounty hunters uneasy, Zuckuss is a tireless tracker and weirdly effective. So there is Zuckuss. He comes with a heavy blaster rifle, as you can see up here in the corner. And I also bought this one on sale. This one was 2 cents cheaper than the last one. $9.98 I got him on sale for. So there is Zuckuss. Okay, let's move on to another bounty hunter. This is in another wave now. We got Zam Wesell. Zam Wesell is the dangerous, heavily armed bounty hunter who mysteriously hired to eliminate Senator Padme Amidala. Swift to action, Wesell is a refined, unrelenting assassin and an excellent tracker. Her quarry's almost non-existent survival rate confirms Wessell's eminent reputation and unsurpassed marksmanship. We know how well it went for her when she went after Padme, don't we? But here again, a very cool action figure with a lot of details. I don't know if you've noticed or not, but these figures all have cloth as far as the clothing goes. Zam comes with a, you could call it a mask or a snap-on mask to show her in her true form, but here's the form she used when she was tracking Padme. So we've got her true face, her Padme face, Tradme pack, her face for tracking, and not too bad. So there is Zam Wesell. Next in that line is the Super Battle Droid. Once again, you can see the different windows in this one. Not quite so good a price. $20 regular, of course. This one I got for $13. So not quite the bottom price, but still pretty decent price. And for the Super Battle Droid, it says, the Battle Droid, the staple of the Trade Federation Army, now has a modified, more threatening model. Their broad, looming frames make them less susceptible to damages in curtain battle, and their built-in firepower makes them a formidable threat to opposing armies. These menacing machines operate independently rather than in groups, thus proving to be a stronger, more efficient model of technological weaponry. So, the Super Battle Droid. Not a whole lot of extras with him, but this is a heavy one. There's a lot there on this one. So, and from Attack of the Clones, of course. One thing, if you've noticed up here, it does say which movie these figures come from. A lot of these are from Attack of the Clones. Some of them are from Empire Strikes Back. Here's another Attack of the Clone ones. This one happens to be Count Dooku. And here again, you can see that I got him on sale. And, paid the best price for him. This one was down to $9.88. On the back, it says for Count Dooku, a renegade Jedi and master swordsman, Count Dooku is a powerful leader. Known throughout the galaxy as a political idealist, the once prominent Jedi became disillusioned with the Republic and felt that the Jedi betrayed themselves by serving the politicians. Dooku abandoned the Jedi Order and disappeared for nearly 10 years before recently emerging as a leader of the Separatist movement. So there we go, Count Dooku. And Count Dooku comes with his curved-bladed or curved-handle lightsaber. So you can have some pretty good lightsaber duels with him. But, of course, if he's going to have lightsaber duels, he needs somebody to battle against, correct? And that's where Obi-Wan Kenobi comes in, also from Attack of the Clones. Obi-Wan has, of course, cloth clothing again. He does come with a lightsaber, which you can see the blue lightsaber in the background here. Yeah, that's blue. Blue lightsaber in the background. And on the back here it says, Obi-Wan Kenobi, cautious and disciplined, Obi-Wan Kenobi has matured into an accomplished Jedi Knight. Bearded and garbed in traditional Jedi robe, Obi-Wan now serves as Anakin Skywalker's Jedi Master, or Jedi Mentor. On the stormy planet Kamino, Obi-Wan makes a startling discovery. A massive clone army, mysteriously commissioned many years earlier, is ready for delivery. So there we go. Obi-Wan Kenobi with the Jedi lightsaber, or with his lightsaber. And this one I must have bought as a regular price because I do not see a sticker for it. So that one more than likely was a $20 figure. One thing I noticed on the back here too, and I don't remember ever using these, but with the UPC symbol there, you could earn Jedi Master points. And I suppose with Hasbro that time, they probably had some sort of promotion going on that you could send in so many points to get various things. I don't know what those things were. But this was worth 20 points. So it must have been like $1 a point or something. Moving on. We had Obi-Wan, of course. We've got to have Anakin Skywalker. And Anakin Skywalker does come with his lightsaber. In this particular case, it's a blue lightsaber also. And it says, it has been 10 years since young Anakin Skywalker left his desert home to begin training as a Jedi apprentice. Under the mentorship of Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin has become a confident, headstrong 19-year-old with an impulsive nature and a flair for adventure. Anakin has a flair for adventure? Yeah, I guess we all know that. So there again, you can see him from the different sides. Pretty cool action figure. Even got the little apprentice braid there. And of course, we need something else here for the Attack of the Clones. We need the Clone Trooper. And the Clone Trooper does come with a blaster rifle, which you can see in this particular box is now loose. The little spot over here, the rubber band or plastic piece that keeps it in place, basically got brittle and broke. But it's still in there. I have not opened it. None of these boxes have been opened. And for the Clone Trooper, it says, visually indistinguishable from one another. Clone Troopers are identical in physical appearance, mental capacity, and stamina. I think we've learned in the animated series, The Clone Wars, that is not quite true. Grown and trained specifically for military combat, the Clone Army was mysteriously commissioned 10 years earlier. And of course, that's 10 years before Attack of the Clones. So there we go. We have our Clone Trooper. And that kind of finishes out the 9 basic figures from these waves. Now, when I say waves, I'm talking about what we see on the back here. But there is one more figure I need to show you, and this is the bigger one. Because we're going to have all these from Attack of the Clones. There's one character we're kind of missing, and that's Jango Fett. And as you can see, his box is a lot bigger than these boxes because Jango comes with a lot of accessories, as you can see. First of all, we have his regular wear that he wears on Kamino, or that we see him wearing on Kamino. He's got his armor, and he's got his jetpack and his holsters and everything else. Quite a bundle here of stuff for Jango Fett. How would you like to be an actor and have a 12-inch action figure that really makes you look good? On the back, it shows pretty much everything you need to know about what's in the box. And by the way, that jetpack that they're showing here, it is a firing jetpack. That is right. If you look down here in the bottom, it says with missile launching backpack. So what does it say about Jenga on the back of this? It says, resourceful and dangerous, Jango Fett is known throughout the criminal underworld as the best bounty hunter in the galaxy. Deftly proficient in capturing or eliminating his prey, Fett is the embodiment of pure physical adroitness and shrewd agility. A sleek armored suit hides Jango Fett's rugged face and strangely tattooed forearms. Fully equipped to defend himself from any adversary, Fett is armed with retractable wrist blades, dual pistols, a snare, and other concealed weaponry. His harnessed backpack, capable of jet propulsion and missile projection, provides stealthy leverage over steadfast opponents. Hired for a considerable fee, Fett is currently employed as part of an escalating stratagem to divide the Republic. So there we go, Jango Fett. This is a fairly nice set here. We were talking about the Jedi points a little earlier. This one is worth 40 Jedi points. Unfortunately, I don't have a sticker on this one. But if we go by the point total, this was probably normal price of probably $30 to $40 somewhere in there. So very nice addition for any kid to play with. And especially when you put him with Obi-Wan, you can have your own battles of good versus evil on Camino. So there we go. That is the 12-inch action figures. These are not all the 12-inch action figures I have. These are just the ones that happen to be in this box. They all have the same packaging, which is kind of nice because it shows it as part of a series. But there are other ones I have, bigger ones. Well, not bigger. They're still 12-inch, but they're multiples. For example, they might be 2 or 3 action figures in a set, or maybe an action figure with a vehicle or with some sort of animal that they would be riding. But we got to start somewhere, so we started with the simple ones here. So what do you think of these? Which one of these 12-inch action figures has been your favorite? So that's question number 1. Which one is your favorite? Question number 2 is, were you collecting long enough ago that you have these in your collections? And if you do, which ones do you have? Or which ones are you missing? Then, of course, once again, I'd just like to invite you to hit the like button if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any. And share them with your friends so that we can let other people see what the collection all entails. So, until next time, may the Force be with you and keep collecting!